Okay, take number 2. The Platinum Trophy for White Day. We've gotten all 50 endings for the game except for the very easy G-Men Jasmine ending, so this is our very last playthrough of the game after about 60 hours playing it. And for some reason, G-Men bugged last time and wouldn't spawn, so we're having to do this again.
What?
Last time I definitely had all 10 doodles, so I have no idea what happened, but for some reason G-Men wouldn't spawn.
Look, don't be a Ji-Hyun and I didn't know what we were gonna. Hey, what are you doing? Anyway, Ji-Hyun and I didn't know. Hey, cut it out. Anyway, Ji-Hyun
And
and
we're
I
doing
didn't
this
know
for
what.
the
Hey, you
pervert-like
want me to kick your
trophy,
butt?
so
Anyway,
have to do this 10 times in a row, so I try to do this every once in a while now.
Ji-Hyun and
Now
I
that the
didn't know
end
what
is
we
in
were gonna do.
sight.
That's it. Touch me one more time and I'll. Anyway, Ji-Hyun, get lost. Anyway. You want me to do it myself? Please, pretty please. Oh my! Hey, what are you doing? Hey, cut it out. Hey, you want me to kick your butt? I'm warning you. That's it. Touch me one more time and I'll. Get lost.
Obviously, the game designers ran out of ideas for trophies at some point because the number of these trophies that are do one thing and then do the same thing X number of times, like that, where you have to touch their legs until they get mad. You do it once, and then there's another trophy for doing it 10 times. The 3 different ghost encounters, the floating head ghost is 30 times, the bathroom ghost is 30 times, and the locker ghost is 10 times, and each of those also has a trophy for doing it one time. And then you also have the soy milk, which you drink once, and then you have another trophy for drinking 100 soy milks, and the same for the tranquilizers. Drink 1 tranquilizer and drink 100 tranquilizers. Then you had things like the death trophies, where you die once, you die 10 times, you die 50, and I think you die 100 times. So you have 4 different trophies for doing dying. Or like the hell mode, where you have to beat hell mode once, 7 times, or 10 times. I mean, 3 different trophies for beating hell mode. It's just clearly the developers ran out of ideas and didn't realize they could just make some of the bronze trophies gold trophies, like the Paranormal Activity game, and not have to deal with making 40 or 50 trophies for a game. But I mean, that is just ridiculous that you have to touch their legs so many times and do that 10 times to get the trophy. I mean, it's one of the stupidest trophies I think I've ever seen, which is the reason I'm saving it for the last. I'd rather beat the game 60 times and get all, or 50 times and get all 50 endings than have to deal with that stupid nonsense where you're touching their leg and getting kicked after you touch them so many times.
No.
Alright, and this time I'm just going to leave the doodles to last because something happened last time that I've never had happen, but likewise, playing this game so many times, I've had a lot of weird bugs pop up once or twice. One time I couldn't get the video screen to pop in the principal's office and main building.
You know Soyoung? Oh.
You name it, if something was supposed to trigger, I've had it not trigger after playing this game so often. So it has to be 3 rights and a left to get the Jasmine ending. I'd be curious whether you could touch her leg too. Clearly I don't want to do that since I'm going for her ending, but considering Ji-hyun never stays in person outside of a cutscene, and So-young doesn't either. Actually, So-young does, and you do her playthrough. So Ji-hyun's the only one that you can't do that to. Or I wonder if you can do it to G. I'm in there. And here's our friend the janitor. I was gonna say, how did I get beat up so bad? But that's right, that idiot kicking me beat me up. But otherwise, that was my first encounter with Mr. Janitor so far this playthrough. 4125. Okay, there's 2 doodles.
So you... Ji-hyun is here too?
Three doodles. Four doodles. Now we have to kill this plant creature one more time. Not like I haven't killed it about 40 times already, so nothing new there. At least this is on very easy mode since I took care of all the hardest modes in the very beginning. Let's see here. 2594, 2594, 2594, 25. Ah, shit. 2. Normally you have to look in the little gem locker to know how many medallions for each year, but if you play this game enough times like me, you have it memorized, so I don't even have to look in that gem locker anymore to see how many medallions for each year. Let's see, we had 4 doodles. And we're almost done killing the plants. Get our 5th doodle in the staircase. Get doodle number 6. Doodle number 7. So we have 3 doodles left and 2 plant creatures left. 1 doodle is outside of classroom 2-6, the other doodle is outside classroom 2-3, and the last doodle is in the broadcasting booth. 8 doodles. Nine doodles. Say the last doodle's after the plant creature's dead because something bugged it last time, so I don't want to take any chances. I don't feel like wasting another 15 minutes of my life on this game. All to get a stupid trophy nobody cares about, but c'est la vie. Now, for the last time, plant creature die. changed it. Huh. Usually every time it's left and right. Last time I just hit it and it went automatically, but this time they did it differently. I hope I don't have to kill all those plant creatures again. Just because I'm impetuous and want this game to be over with. Oh, I do, that son of a bitch.
So... Ji-hyun is here.
Oh, I don't believe they make me do that all over it. God. Oh, that is unbelievable. Oh, I don't believe that. God, I hardly ever died on Helm mode, but it seems like after you play this game about 90 times and do the same thing over and over again, you make so many mistakes because you get to a point where you just don't care. Let's see. 5924. Go ahead and get these 2 doodles again. I already got these 2 doodles. 2 doodles. Five doodles. Six doodles. Seven doodles. Can we do this part without dying from being impetuous again? And furthermore, can G-Men spawn for us this time? Alright, I'm not going to have my finger on the left button this time. final time, Tree Monster die. Go get our last doodle. Okay, doodle number 10. Where the noise came from. Left.
Yeah.
Another left.
Oh, yeah?
G-Men had better spawn. There we go.
What are you What?
And we're just about ready to leave our main protagonist behind. We'll never play as him again. Except for about 30 minutes from now when I have to chase down the last trophy and make him into a pervert. To touch the girl's legs another 10 or 15 times. I think I've done that 8 times or 7 times now, so I've got 2 or 3 left. I hate this cutscene. I think I say that every single time, and it's truer every single time. For one thing, you can't skip past it, unlike almost every other cutscene, but for the other, that screeching noise is just so annoying. I think I was looking on the PlayStation Trophy website earlier, and only 6 people have platinum this game, so I'll be number 7. It has a rarity rate of like 1.21% or something like that, so pretty rare. Let's see, 4, 2, 1, 8, 42, 18. So if you're watching this, you're going to see something not many people get to see, which is the Platinum Trophy for their White Day school name labyrinth and being unlocked. 42, 18. Now we have to go save G-Men. do note that I left the door wide open, but after you hit the second CCTV, the door closes automatically because the janitor is outside banging on it. It's an interesting little quirk of the game. Otherwise, you normally should close the door, but if you're going to hit the second CCTV, there's no real point. It just wastes time, so you can leave the door wide open and let the cutscene do your work for you. G-Min is quite a troublemaker, isn't she? Setting the school on fire. Of course, this haunted school, we should probably let the stinking place burn to the ground. I think it'd be doing the world a service letting this place burn to the ground and take every bit of evil with it. Evil like making the developers making you play the same game over and over and over and over and over and over again. Why? So you can get every ending, but not just get every ending on every single difficulty mode. Because that makes so much sense. You know, it's one thing to see every ending, that I can understand. But having to see every single ending, the same exact ending on not just 1 or 2 difficulty modes, but 5 difficulty modes. So you have to see the exact same ending, playing the exact same way 5 different times for 7 different endings on the normal endings, and then for the G-Men, you have another 2 endings, so that's another 10 endings. So altogether, you have 35 plus the 5 death endings, that's 40 endings, and then there's 10 G-Men endings. So 50 endings you have to play this game over with to get the trophy for all endings. And I think doing all that also unlocks some biker costume for one of the characters. Like, who gives a flying fuck? I mean, you play this game for about 40 to 50 hours, and your big reward is a biker costume for one of the characters for a game that you're never, ever, ever going to play ever again. No, I'm going to sit here and stare at a biker costume for the next 20 hours after I've played this game non-stop for the last 2 weeks. I mean, the developer's sense of risk versus reward isn't exactly proportionate there. I mean, this has to be one of the stupidest things I've ever heard of, having to see the same endings 5 different times when there's 9 different endings. I mean, that's just so stupid that it begs belief. Fortunately, you can exploit saves to cut some of those playthroughs down so you don't actually have to play the game 50 times, but you still have to play it about, let's see, right. I think it's right. Let me double check, I don't want to screw up here. Yep, right. You still have to play the game, what was I saying, 3 times 5, 15, about 16 or 17 times, which is ridiculous. And that's about 16 full playthroughs. And goodbye to our protagonist, Hui Min Lee or whatever his name is. We won't play as him again. Except to be a pervert to get our last trophy. Let's see. Now we have to run back to the main building to use the luminol near the, I think it's the gymnasium storage room is what that's near. The passageway to the new auditorium, we have to use the luminol there. Because it's not like this game doesn't have you running around enough as it is. Now you've got to go in between different buildings. Jesus. Okay. Is our luminol. I'm sorry if you want to watch the cutscenes, but I have seen these far too many times. If you want to see the cutscenes and the story of G-Min's story, feel free to check out one of the many other videos people posted where they actually cut everything together and it's actually watchable like a movie. You don't really want to see me running around for 20 minutes in between just a couple of cutscenes that are 1 minute apiece, I imagine. Like I say, I've seen those cutscenes so many times at this point that I think I'd gouge my eyes out if I had to watch them one more time. So, sorry, but I'm not sorry, as Demi Lovato might say. Now we have to run back to the main building to 3rd floor near the music room, and then we have to go to the Counselor B's office, and we go to Lost and Found to pick up the book. And then it's off to New Building. And then we will almost be done with this game. So close, yet so far. Ah, this remote of mine. Wi-Fi signal keeps dropping out and it just keeps... It keeps moving when I'm not pressing any buttons or not responding at all. My PlayStation 4 is only about 6 feet away from where I'm at right now, so... I guess I've got too many Wi-Fi signals back here where I'm playing. Alright, off to the new building. And like I say, after I get the trophy for all the endings, I've still got to get my pervert trophy, which is touch a girl's legs, but after that it'll be the platinum. So we have about another maybe 20 minutes, 25 if we're being conservative, until we get the platinum trophy. So about 25 minutes, or at about the hour point of this video, we should have the platinum. I don't know why I'm even bothering picking up these health items. It's kind of a pointless endeavor. Very easy. You need more health like you need a hole in the head. And quite frankly, I'm really not in need of a lobotomy, so I don't think I need more health items either. And I hate the mechanic they have for going upstairs in this game. It's just so like 1990s. Yeah, they could have made that just a little bit smoother going up the stairs for the remake. I mean, I understand this game's almost 20 years old, but likewise, they even added these two different endings all this entire time playing G-Men. This is all new for the remake, so I don't understand why they couldn't have improved the going upstairs mechanic for the game, but I guess the developers had better things to do with their time, like make a million different trophies for a million different endings that make the couple of people in the world that have ever gotten that trophy want to kill themselves after. So now we have our 4 books. We go run right back to the main building 2, to the faculty office 2. Now that we have our lock code with the tigers on it, or tiger or singular. I mean, is that not really stupid how you go up those stairs? You don't touch the remote at all. You just press X, interact, and it goes up them automatically. But it's so jilted and not very smooth that it's kind of a pet peeve of mine in this game, among many other things, is how it goes up the stairs. Of course, I'm trying to think, are those the only 2 sets of stairs in the game? Yeah, I think those are the only 2 stairs in the game, so the pool area is the only 2 sets of stairs you have in the game. I just realized that there's no other sets of stairs that you have to manually climb up in the game. Okay, what do we have here? 35, 20, 35, 25, 35, 25, 15. Oh, and if you should be interested in how you do this, yeah, see the tiger on the spine? You have to put those together. So the first one is the beginning of the tiger, which is 30. The second is the second part, 5. And then, which is the Western art history. Then Introduction to Psychology, and then the Occult book. So we had 35, 25, and 15. 35. Of course, I hate that code. You say 35, and you want to think it's 35. 5. What did I say? 25 and 15. Yep. No, I just normally AFK for about 10 minutes because you're supposed to follow this idiot around and not let her see you, so. But even though you know exactly where she's going, which ends up going right through those doors to the new building, if you let her get too far away, you die because the developers hate you. So you have to stay in a little bit close range to her. Now you have to try to watch her through that little peek cubby hole and see when she passes through without letting her see you. You can hear her footsteps. You can hear her cackle. And you can see her go past. And now it's time for us to move out. This part is really, really annoying to play for the 100th time because you know exactly what she's going to do, and yet you can't speed it up in the slightest. I mean, it takes exactly as long as it takes. Worse yet is when you die a couple times because you're in a big hurry and you end up doing something stupid and you get caught by her. Which is why I say if you play this game for all 10 endings on the G-Men side, it's almost better to just AFK at this part and, you know, you come back every minute or 2 minutes and then run real fast to where she is and then go away for a little bit longer, because otherwise if you keep trying to follow her constantly, odds are you're going to get impetuous and you're going to make a mistake and end up wasting twice as much time when you have to redo it all. There you could hear her just turn around on us. God, she moves slow. Man, it would suck dying right about now, wouldn't it? Have to do all that over again. So we are not going to move from the spot until she has gone to the new building. There she's gone. note how she despawns when she hits this corner here, because there's no way she covered all that ground in a little bit of time. It took me to go up there, so they don't actually have her go all the way to the door. They have her despawn as soon as she hits the corner. It took me a few tries to figure that out, but then I realized she doesn't actually walk the very last part of the hallway. I guess the developers were lazy. They didn't want to have to do the last little bit of the pathing when they figured nobody would ever see her at that part. I love how vague that description is. I need to do something before they do. Like, who just playing this game for the very first time would have any idea what the holy hell they're supposed to do with that? I'm supposed to do something before they do. And something is pick up an asthma inhaler from the corpse of a dead woman. Because obviously. Oh, that sucked. I've never had that happen the 10 times I've done this. I've been killed in this part, but not like that. I never have to do that again. Alright, we are almost done, folks. We are almost done. God, he's fucking invulnerable in this mode. We are almost done. Oh, so close, so close, so close. Oh, I don't believe I'm gonna get this trophy. You know, I wonder, is there any other game that makes you replay the same game so many times for the Platinum Trophy? I bet this game almost has a record for the most times you need to play a single game to get the platinum. I mean, 50 times? Are you kidding me? I love that. We've had one person in here watching for about all 50 minutes, and I'm about 5 minutes from getting the platinum trophy and about 30 seconds from getting the rarest trophy of the game, and he leaves. I mean, that's awesome. Been sitting there watching for about 50 minutes. Leaves right now. So I will have nobody watching for posterity. Of course, it's 6 in the morning, so... I guess it doesn't pop until you go to the ending collection. Oh, it better pop. Ready? Let's go see it pop. And there you go, folks. Memory of White Day trophy was just earned. 7th person worldwide to earn it. Now we'll get our final trophy and be done with this miserable game.
What? Fine. Look. Ji-Hyun and I didn't know what we were gonna do. Hey, what are you doing? Anyway. Ji-Hyun and I didn't know what... Hey, cut it out! Anyway. Ji-Hyun and I didn't know what we were gonna...
Oh, this is a stupid trophy. Having to do this 10 different times.
Ji-Hyun and I didn't know... I'm warning you. Anyway.
Fortunately, I already have 8 of them done, so...
Touch me one more time and I'll...
I think I have 8. 7 or 8, so it's 2 or 3 left.
Anyway. Ji-Hyun and I didn't know what we were gonna
Or 1 left. And there's the platinum trophy. Boom. Best student. And we are done with the game. And with that, folks, you have just seen a rarity. Somebody actually getting the platinum trophy for White Day at Labyrinthine School. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the videos for this game. And next time, it'll probably be The Evil Within 2. So, until then, have a good night. Oh, and by the way, I'm finally done with this goddamn game. Goodbye, White Day.